I want to encourage you to enter each day with the focus of improving yourself, with the focus of learning from the mistakes, the frustrations, the failures, the successes of the day and days prior. Using that to put yourself in a position where you can optimize your future, optimize tomorrow, and make tomorrow better than yesterday was. Hey there YouTube, it's a Super Psych back again with another video. So this video is a bit different because I decided that I want to incorporate something that I really enjoy doing. I do every week when I'm healthy, and I want to incorporate that into my channel and the videos that I'm putting out for you guys, and that's working out. So weightlifting in particular is something I really love doing. And prior to my injury, I was actually kind of setting my eyes on getting to the place where I felt comfortable maybe getting to a powerlifting competition. So a lot of the videos I'm going to show you in the next few days, weeks, are going to be videos prior to my injury. And so we'll kind of follow this process prior to injury, through my injury and surgery, which I think I just posted another one the other day, and then through health and hopefully regaining my strength. And hopefully we can get to a place where we can actually go and compete and have some fun together and do some cool stuff together. So that's what today is. So this video is actually an unload week. So it's a little different than my typical workout. A lot of what I'm doing is plyos because really I'm not a powerlifter, I'm an athlete. And so a really important thing for me is to keep my athleticism up. And so that's my goal when I do a lot of these workouts that I do, particularly in my unload weeks, is just making sure that I have quickness, speed, precision, and agility, so that I can maintain my perception of myself as an athlete, even as I get older. And I probably should stop doing some of the stuff that I do. But anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for beginning this journey with me. If you're here, please drop a like. It helps me out so much. And subscribe. And here we go. So this is a series of the workouts that I like to do on my unload weeks. A lot of times, I don't really like doing traditional cardio, so what I like to do, a lot of these things are warm-ups, but I'll do them for reps and reps and reps and reps just to get things going and get the heart rate up and get my foot speed going. So these are the things that we did when I was playing football to make sure that you're able to get the foot speed going pretty well. This is probably one of the most famous ladder drills of all time. It's called the Icky Shuffle. Some people call it the Icky Shuffle. And it's just a really fun one. You get going pretty laterally. It's a quick 2 feet in, 1 foot out, 2 feet in, 1 foot out on each side, and helps you to get those feet going and helps you to kind of get off the floor, keep your feet from being stuck to the floor when that's pretty easy for that to occur. Here's a scissor agility ladder drill. It really works on firing up those hips, getting those hips warm and getting them loose, and firing up those hip flexors, getting them ready to do some work. More agility working to the side, just make sure that we're able to keep some mobility going from side to side. So here's the next step of that sideways agility drill, really working on turning the hips. Hips are really important in a lot of sports. Your hips are where a lot of your strength comes from, and so being able to get those hips going and then being able to turn them and to push off on that is pretty helpful. And the crossover drill, we called it karaoke when I was playing sports, but nice hip opening drill as well, followed by another drill really focused on our ability to really turn those hips, being quick off the floor and really turning the hips side to side and make sure that we're able to keep ourselves off the floor, um, being on the floor for a minimal amount of time. Well, this one's a little more difficult, and I really don't know its name, but it really focuses on getting those hips opened up, and then also a little more of an awkward movement as you're stepping behind, um, front frontward step behind. I forgot what the name was though. So during these unload weeks, one of the things I really like to do is work on my explosiveness, and I do this a number of ways. And one of my favorite ways to do this is through the broad jump. So the broad jump is a really good measure of just base explosion, your ability to propel yourself as far as you can off of 2 feet laterally. And this is pretty much uncut, so you even have the bloopers in here of me trying to stick. I was really trying to get as far as I could, and I wasn't able to stick the landing, so that one wouldn't count, even though I got quite a bit further on that one than the others. So the next workout I really like to do to work on some explosion is the box jump, and I typically work on the 42-inch box jump. We really don't have a higher one at the gym I go to, and if we did, that'd probably be better if I could get like a 50-inch box jump, but I work with what I got. So this is pretty basic and pretty standard, and it's a good way of focusing on that vertical sort of explosiveness. So the next workout that I often do is a single leg box jump, and I really don't do this one as often as the big double leg box jump, just because I usually forget about it. But this is a good way to focus on that single leg explosion, because there are times in sports where you need to be able to explode off that one leg. And this is probably one of the weakest parts of in terms of my explosiveness, is exploding off one leg. I really can't even. I don't think I can dunk off one leg. I haven't really tried it because I don't have a lot of self-efficacy in doing that. But I realized that, hey, this would be a good thing to try out for a little bit. So as this was the unload week, this program that I was on had me doing just heavy singles for each lift, and I don't remember why I didn't do deadlift for a heavy single this week, but I didn't. And I was feeling pretty good after the first rep of 305, so I decided to go for a second one, and that's a rep PR at that weight for me. So I was super excited about that. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed what I brought to you, and I am happy that you're joining me on this journey. Um, prior to my surgery, but through surgery, through health, and hopefully back to regaining our strength and getting to a place where we can compete and do some fun and awesome stuff together. Um, if this is your first time with me and you're here still, thank you so much. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of it. All of it helps. Every little thing, every action you can do helps, and I appreciate it so incredibly much. And ultimately, my goal is for us to love stronger, live stronger, and grow strong together. And hopefully, you learned something from yesterday. This is the Super Psych, out.